There's probably a 90% chance you one time blames you dying in a video game due to your input delay. Let's be real, everyone said it at least one time. But is it actually your input delay? Now, besides you just being bad at the game, I want to test if it was actually input delay holding you back. So I decided to test my normal gaming setup, which is fully optimized to have the best input delay. I also put my settings on the worst possible options to simulate a poorly optimized setup to test the two to see if there's actually a huge difference. Because if I'm being honest, I don't think there is. For my peripherals, I'll be using the HyperX Alloy Rise 75% keyboard and the Logitech G Pro Superlight. So anyways, let's start with the highly optimized setup to see how fast the reactions actually are. Here are my settings I'm running on NVIDIA for the highly optimized setup. I'm also running performance mode, and here are my Fortnite settings. This is the map I'll be using to run my test. I'm just gonna do a simple click and see how long it takes for my game to react, but I won't know the results until I actually slow them down. So this is the optimized setup input test. To be honest with you, to me it felt pretty instant, but now it's time to test the poorly optimized setup. For the low performance setup, I reset my NVIDIA settings to default. And without further ado, let's test it. If I'm being honest, they both felt the same. But we still have one more test, which is the in-game test, to see if there's truly a real difference. So I'll play both clips, the high optimized setup versus the poorly optimized, and I want you guys to see if there's a difference. Now, if you couldn't tell a difference, that's because there is none. While there may be, it's very hard to tell. And honestly, unless your setup is absolutely terrible,
And they
all
had a
these
few
input
other
delay
gun
setting
experts
videos
on the show.
won't
They
help you.
emailed
It may
him
seem like a
saying, "Why
big
haven't we
difference on
seen you on
paper,
Pawn
but
Stars?"
in game you'll barely notice these things. So instead of spending hours tweaking every little setting, you're better off just getting better at the game.